from Ford Field. To return, it's Kendra Miller. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. The Saints take over. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Looking to throw to get started, it's Rattler. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Deputy! 19, Tiger, 9, go!
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Rattler now back to throw. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Makes it 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. 33-yard line. Brings up second down. 2nd and 7. Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's in! Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Now Rattler gonna throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing is Rattler. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Here's Rattler. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Get you to the blue. Let's go.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 54 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
And he's in! Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing here is Goff. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. So after one, 14-6 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
180. 4 down.
To throw is Goff. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps drop even in this one.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
To throw, it's Rattler. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 1 yard to go.
Throwing now is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Throwing now from the gun. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd down and 9. Goff to throw, exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up, 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Goff. Flush to his right, taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The Lions called their first timeout. Here's a 3rd and 10. Goff to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brings up second down.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, Saints going to use their second timeout. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They hand it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Brings up second down at the Saints' 31-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Goff. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. New Orleans' third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection, it's just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
7-yard line. Brings up second down.
Value 1.
One more time for Montgomery. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He'll push forward for about a yard. Mario Davis there on the play.
Mario Davis. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Like 20. 11. 11.
Throwing, Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and 9. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
We go tonight. Like 20.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22.
Rattler now back to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. And it's
They'll throw out of the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Right? Here we go. Ultra. Go out, yellow. 43.
Now, this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, New Orleans. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Red, yellow. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's good for the Lions.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's going to have the 1st down and more. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. It is a huge play for Detroit. 52 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. The 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out. Let's go. 10 black.
Throwing is Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
Red, yellow. Let's go now.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score. Game on. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And he gets into the end zone. So a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the 4th.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Blaster, 6. Here we go. Black, 95. Cut.
Throwing now is Rattler. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 14. And
To throw, it's Rattler. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Right 2.
Here's Rattler. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Lions called their first timeout.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Goff to throw on first down. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
They'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is Incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Ready, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This pass right side taken in by Cooks.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Okay.
Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Set, hut. 45. White. Set.
Now Kamara. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
5-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Here we smash. Red. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Here, a short run to Taysom Hill. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Set. Ready.
Rattler now back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Black 40. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
no gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
60 red. 60 red.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, The quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win here for the Lions. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.